Punt It Long, episode 24. At the start of the video the message was the bad, the worst and the horrendous. We're going to start with the bad, and this week that's Celtic. Is it trouble in paradise? Eliminated from the Champions League before even reaching the group stages, which is a first for Brendan Rodgers at Celtic. He's now going to face a Europa League qualifier where he can obviously get into the Europa League group stages, which would still be reasonable for Celtic, but if Rangers get there, do they want to be on the same playing field as Rangers? Celtic would obviously love Champions League football, but that's certainly not happening this season after a 2-1 defeat and 3-2 on aggregate in the Champions League the other night against AEK Athens. Celtic drew 1-1 at Parkhead, then went into the second leg and, as I said, lost 2-1. 2-0 down, got a goal back, but wasn't enough in the end to then pull them back to a draw and possibly going to win it. As I said, they now have a Europa League qualifier to go, and it really all comes down to player recruitment this one. Peter Lawwell, the kind of head guy at Celtic, has kind of turned down any funds for Brendan Rodgers this summer. Apart from the 9 million transfer of Odsonne Edouard, there's been nothing really else coming into Celtic. They had Lewis Morgan coming in, and I've probably missed maybe one other player that came in. Apart from that, I mean, Celtic haven't really addressed the main issues in their squad. Everyone in their dug goes on about how Mikael Lustig's basically done at this level, and even in Scottish football he's getting a bit exposed now. Celtic have been the cream of the crop in the last 5, 6, 7 years in Scotland. Is it now their time to really face a stern test with someone? A team like Rangers, Hibs, even Hearts, because they beat Celtic at the weekend. Is it time for one of them to finally step up and really challenge Celtic, Aberdeen included as well? But it definitely seems like there is a bit of trouble in paradise at Celtic, and the money not coming from Peter Lawwell for Brendan Rodgers to go and spend could end up really costing them, and obviously the big European ties, but as I said, even Scottish football. They actually bought disco lights for the stadium when they needed all the money they can for player recruitment. Holy Christ. We're now going to move on to the even worse, and this week that is Mike Ashley, owner of Newcastle United and now House of Fraser. This guy wakes up every morning knowing that a full fan base, a full city basically, hates him. They can't stand him, and he is the owner of their football club. The fact that Newcastle this summer, they've got one of the best managers in the Premier League at the moment in Rafa Benitez, and Mike Ashley's kind of playing off of that, the fact that he's a good manager and he's good enough to get results with lesser players, so he doesn't have to spend the money to improve them on the pitch that much, because he knows that the manager's capabilities should be enough to get them through by the end of the season. But the fact that he's spent, as I said, literally no money, well, a few million perhaps, on Newcastle this summer, and he's went on and bought House of Fraser, doesn't add up. It's a new venture for him. He's a businessman. He's not a football man. He's a businessman, and if he wants to go and buy another business and do whatever he wants, then that's fair dues to him. But ultimately, before this, he was owner of Newcastle United, and he is the man with the money to pump into Newcastle to keep them going and keep improving them and stuff, and he's just not done that. This guy's been floating about football for years now. He's been with Rangers, Newcastle, and he's caused bother at both clubs. I fail to see how he's ever going to get out of this kind of rut that he's in with clubs. He seems to always have a negative impact wherever he goes. As I said, he's been floating about football for ages, and he has achieved a few things. Newcastle have won titles, Rangers have won a few titles since he's came in, obviously lower league ones for both clubs, but I'm sure there's one thing that he'd still love to achieve. Mike Ashley, get your baldy heat up there, mate. Lovely. Fraud FC's newest member. It's that time of the week again. At the start of the video I said it was the horrendous, but it's obviously the section called
Jordan Roads, take me home to the place I belong. Premier League.
Oh. Homemade fan chants. I understand that every fan chant is made from home at some point, some of the greatest ones ever have obviously been made from home. That's where it all originates. But see some of these ones where you see fans actually try to make a proper song at it, it's never going to get anywhere in the terraces. It just isn't. I don't understand why some fans think that making up genuine songs from cringy lyrics and it just...
You got Pookie, oh, Nell Hernandez, and Jordan Rhodes, and we got Marshall from Wall.
I just get up, bell end. And as usual in Punt It Long, we're going to go full circling back to my team, Dunfermline. The most recent thing to talk about was last night, and 60 odd fans travelling up to Inverness and finally getting a win up in Inverness since 2007. I think that was the first time since then that we've actually got a win. And it's just funny to me how we care little about the Irn-Bru Cup. We send a far weakened side. On the bench is literally players that are younger than me. We've got Tom Beadland playing centre half. We've got an average age of under 21. We go up there and win for the first time since 2007 in a competition we care little about, and we've done it. We've came away with the win. Unexpected, wasn't really that fussed by it, but when the result came through I was thinking, we've actually done that? It's a strange one. Like, I'm fully expecting us to now get Ross County away in the next round, but well done to the lads, and as I said, well done to the 60 odd fans that went up there. It's a great thing for the players that were involved to get the experience like that. What do you think? Should we make up a homemade chant about it? Like, should we make up something really great? Come on. Nah. No chance. And that's it for this video, guys. Cheers for watching. If you did enjoy, please give it a like. Comment down below anything that you thought of the points I made, or anything that I might have missed for this week's kind of football since Sunday, since I uploaded the last word, which you can go and check out in the top right corner right now. Subscribe for more of this type of content also. Until the next one, I'll see you then. Cheers, guys.